Hello and welcome back to another episode. Now today I have caught the sun quite resolutely and indeed it's still absolutely boiling hot. I think temperatures reached about 29 Celsius in Newcastle today, and that may not sound like an awful lot to some of my friends, for example, who live in places like Texas, but you got to consider the British humidity. We've had about 90% humidity as well, so it is hot and it is very, very damp as well. It's the reason why I'm having a lovely evening beer to try and cool down. But you may also notice that I'm not actually in my usual place, my usual abode, and that's because I am on the road with work. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing work, not at home, somewhere in Leeds. But crucially, I'm making this video because today, before I left home, I went into town. The in-laws are visiting, and we went into town with them, and I came across something truly, well, some really cool things, but then something truly remarkable, something just I'm so happy to have. So first of all, for a nice £7, I picked up some Batman graphic novels and collections. So this is quite a cool and interesting looking book here. The Batman Collected Legends of the Dark Knight. Not too bad. The Cult. It's an interesting one. For years, he has been the Dark Knight of Gotham City, watching over his city from the shadows, weeding out its evil. Invisible, inviolate, he has never been corrupted or broken until now. So this looks like it could be an interesting story. I actually quite like the art style. It's sort of reminiscent of Batman Year One in that sense. I quite like that. And I picked up, finally, I can see the conclusion of the Planet Hulk story with World War Hulk. This is an omnibus edition. I know that it's not necessarily got everything. In some cases, some of these editions tend to be abridged, but you know, I can read that story. But anyway, those three things for a cool £7. But then there's this new shop that's just opened up in Granger Market in Newcastle, and I went in, and there you had lots of interesting things. There's an Ezio toy. There's a Jar Jar Binks dancing figurine.
Jar Jar Binks, it's a time for a little boogie.
Which apparently is going to be burned if it's not sold by Bonfire Night. So November the 5th, we've got a limited time to save that figure, I guess. My lovely wife was not remotely interested in having it in the house. But also, it's really anachronistic. Sorry, to go off on one. Why is Jar Jar dancing to the canteen music from Episode 4 from A New Hope, or from Star Wars? Anyway. That's one side. He had, amongst his things, this. Do you recognise this guy? I hope you do. This is, of course, the amazing Grimlock, G1 Dinobot, the leader of the Dinobots, Grimlock himself.
Me Grimlock kicks butt!
And this particular Dinobot I have very fond memories of. Sadly, my version was broken, unfortunately. It wasn't lost, it wasn't taken from me. It just sort of fell apart, basically. And this one is a little bit loose on for example, on the leg there. It's going to need a little bit of TLC to tighten it up a bit. But I got Grimlock. And this one, I won't say exactly how much I spent, but I spent less than 20 on it. So I think it was a reasonable deal, very reasonable deal. And to have the leader of the Dinobots, who made an unforgettable appearance in the Transformers movie, back in my collection, I couldn't be happier. So cool. So there you go. These things happen. You can find this stuff just walking through your local market. And Grimlock is really cool. I suppose Swoop is also pretty funky. I had, well, actually no, my brother, so I had Slag. I think it was Slag, the Stegosaurus anyway. And actually he's still got that, and Slag is really... Actually, Slag's got more metallic parts than Grimlock. This one doesn't seem to have any metallic, but Slag is very, very solid in its design. But Grimlock's the star of the show, really. So there you have it. I just simply had to share my enthusiasm for having found Grimlock. I'll give him a transform a little later on today or this evening. I don't really want to do it right now, especially not on camera, because frankly I've sort of forgotten how to, and I don't want to break him. Yes, Grimlock, how cool is that? Anyway guys, hope you're all doing well, and as ever, until next time, do take care. Bye bye. Oh, one more thing. I also picked up this for £1.50. Magic Made Fun for the DS. And what's really cool, I mean, okay, it's got things like, you can amaze your friends by getting them to blow out candles using the mic, which is a fairly basic, Nintendo DS trick. But it comes with a pack of playing cards. And I wonder if these are actually magical playing cards, because I don't know if you know, but Magician's playing cards have a very special feature to them. I won't go into that, just in case people don't know. I don't want to ruin the secret. But it comes with the playing cards and, let's see, anything else? No, but a whole array of really cool leaflets and things inside. So for £1.50, I'm going to see if I can amaze some people with some DS magic. Anyway, really, this time, bye-bye. Take care. Wait! Sorry! One more thing. Oh, goodness. It's been a long day. I've driven a lot. Actually, I've driven a lot this weekend. I've driven a total of, past 10 days, about 1,200 miles. So, I'm a bit frazzled. But there's one more thing, and that's this. I've also managed to get my hand on a copy of Part 1 and Part 2 of a Dark Horse tale I've always wanted to read, and that is Newt's Tale, the Aliens comics. Now, I've already talked in the past a little bit about how I collect the Aliens comics. I'll probably have to make a video about them at some point in the near future. Because I love them. I love how they expand on the lore. I love sometimes how completely gruesome they can be, but also how by handing over the franchise to different artists, you get different takes on the aliens. But in this instance, this is a sort of a prequel, and Part 2 is kind of concurrent with the film Aliens. So I'm going to be reading this tonight. These arrived in the post. Actually, the second part just arrived this morning, so that's why I hadn't finished. Or well, I didn't start reading them yet, but that's why I haven't read them anyway. Yes, that's it. That is it. Yes, that is it. There's nothing else. Nothing else. Bye-bye. Go on. Get out of here.